Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jess, or the TIE Fighter Chick. I'm glad you're here. Today is one of my favorite days. It's time for pin mail. So I made several different orders in the last few weeks. The first is a ShopDisney order. The second is an order from a new shop to me. I found it through the Leffersons channel. The third is an order from Alicia's Wonderland. It's a fantasy pin shop. And the last is some traders. I'm super excited, so let's get into this. First up is a ShopDisney pin. It's Orange Bird. I know he's a little bit shiny there. So this is from the monthly pin releases. It's Orange Bird from the Disney Scents. If you scratch that portion up there, it does kind of smell like Soarin'. Or the orange Dole Whips. I will show you close-ups of each of these pins at the very end since I know that there's a bit of a glare on them. There's Orange Bird. Next up is also a monthly pin release. This is from the cereal collection. This is Bear Brunch. It has Rut and Tuck from Brother Bear on it. Also has a very cute little charm down here at the bottom. When you open it up, it shows a cereal inside. Next has one of my favorite characters. So this is celebrating the 20th anniversary of Disney pin trading, and it has my man Chip and Dale. Though this is specifically Dale, the top does flip open and closed. Next up is from the Ink and Paint series. It's the Penguins from Mary Poppins. These are one of my favorite characters from that movie. I grew up watching this. Next up is one of my other favorite characters, Cheshire Cat. He's so cute lounging there in his tree. Next up is an Enchanted Emblems. This is one of the other monthly pin series that Disney does. This one in particular has Dr. Facilier. On the outside of the pin, it says, "You're in my world now, not your world, and I've got friends," on the other side. This one also does spin. I will show you that in the close-up. And last but not least from ShopDisney is Stitch. This pin's quite fun. The little Stitch character there inside moves up and down. Let's see if I can make a move here. Oh, there we go. So he slides up and down. This is one of the Celebrate Today pins from ShopDisney. It's a monthly pin release. Next up are my pins from Alicia's Wonderland. I absolutely love these designs. They are fantasy pins, but it has the classic Disneyland D. This one is a Haunted Mansion theme. Again, I know, I'm sorry, it's very glary on the shininess of the pins, but I will show you a close-up at the very end of this video. The next one from Alicia's Wonderland is the Tiki Room. This is a Christmas version. She also has a regular version as well. I think it's quite cute with the little bird and the Santa hat. Then the next two are both Alice and Wonderland. This is the flowers when Alice is very, very tiny and she's talking to the different ones. This one even has a butterfly on it. Very cute. And last but not least, one of my other favorite characters, the Queen of Hearts. This shows her roses being painted red when they were accidentally planted white. Also says "off with your head" on it. So Alicia's Wonderland is definitely one of my favorite places to order fantasy pins. They are not tradable in the parks, but you can sometimes trade them with other people on different sites like Oh Hello Robin, Disney Kitties Facebook groups, or on places like Reddit. Next, I have some mail here. These were pin trades done on the Oh Hello Robin and Disney Kitty Facebook groups. And these were little extras that were sent to me. We've got some chip stickers, some princess stickers, a cute sticker of Joy from Inside Out, and some Finding Nemo stickers. Pretty cute. There's also an adorable postcard of Scar. I actually have this postcard in the frame up here above me. This is one of my favorites. It's part of a postcard set that Disney has put out. There's also a little note from Caitlin. She was one of the people that I traded with. It says, "Dear Jess, thank you so much for the trade. I hope you like the pins. Have a magical day, Caitlin. P.S. The little Dale pin has a flaw. Isn't he cute? I thought as a Chip 'n Dale collector, you might like it." Thank you so much for everybody that traded with me, Caitlin, Tamala, and Jessica. I really enjoyed all of the little goodies that you sent, including the extra pins. Let's see what we got here. First up, I've got a pin from D23. Has Tony's Restaurant on it with Lady and the Tramp eating spaghetti. The story behind that pin is that my partner, when we first got together for, I believe, Valentine's Day, gave me a card with Lady and the Tramp on it since they know that I love Disney so much. They're also a Disney fan, but just not quite as crazy as the rest of us. And since then, I have fallen in love with Lady and the Tramp. I feel it's very appropriate for our relationship. Next up, there we go, I can keep it from slipping, is a Star Wars pin. This is an AT-AT. That shows Hoth there, the planet that you see these on in the movie. And over here by my thumb is the little snow speeder wrapping its long cord around those AT-AT legs in an attempt to get it to fall down. That pin is also from D23. It was part of a set, I believe. Next up was one of the little goodies that Caitlin sent me. This is R2-D2, and he's rather adorable in this version. He kind of looks like an Easter egg in my opinion. Next is the Dale pin that she mentioned. Isn't he cute? This one is also for Easter. I might have to find the chip to go with the Dale. Next is one of my other favorite characters. It's Timon, and it's my favorite rendition of him, the luau version. This scene in Lion King is one of my absolute favorites. Nathan Lane does such a good job. It's so funny. And I also got Pumbaa to go along with Timon. They kind of come as a match set. And last but not least, I have Figment. This particular pin, since it is all silver, is what's known as a chaser. That means there's no enamel in it. It's a special one. There's not as many produced, and I think he's rather cute. I like Figment when he's colored, purple and yellow, but I kind of like this version better. I think he's much more cute. Last but not least, I have a new to me pin shop. This is called Diz Trading Pins for You. I found this particular shop by watching the Leffersons channel. They had made an order from this shop and I decided to check it out and ended up finding some pins that I wanted for my collection. Here's the business card that came with this. Akira is the owner. On the back there's also a code. It is DP4U and it is 10% off your order. I will say when I first encountered the website with Diz Trading Pins, I was a little confused. It is a little sketchy, doesn't look like it's a legitimate site, but it is. It really is. When I also got the package in, I was also still a little bit confused. It came in a priority mail envelope. Now, if you've done pin trading, you've kind of been around the pin trading community, you know that bubble mailers are the preferred way to package up pins. So seeing a priority mailer envelope was very concerning. But when I opened it, inside of that envelope was a bubble mailer and each of the pins inside was wrapped up as well. They were very, very well protected. I was very happy to see that. Let's get into these pins. There's only 4 of them, but I think they have a big impact on my collection. First up from Diz Trading Pins for You is this Chip 'n Dale pin. This one's from Disneyland specifically. It shows Chip 'n Dale on the Jungle Cruise. I really like collecting Chip 'n Dale on the various rides. I've got one of Chip 'n Dale on the Hollywood Tower of Terror, and I also have one of them in the Haunted Mansion. I think it makes them look absolutely more adorable than they could possibly ever be, and I really like having those ride connections in my collection as well. Next up is this Queen of Hearts pin. I believe this is from a Halloween set. It says, "All tricks, no treats," and it shows the Queen of Hearts along with a couple of other characters dressed up in costumes. So you'll see one of the characters as the Cheshire Cat and another one as, looks like it's the flamingo dressed up as something, I can't quite tell. But super cute. I really liked this one. I thought it was a fun addition to my collection for the Disney Alice in Wonderland side characters. Next is another pin of the Queen of Hearts. This one is the stretching portrait version from the Haunted Mansion. Shows her there on top with Cheshire Cat at the bottom. I think these are super cute. I just found out that there is a whole set with these of villains, so these are definitely going to be something that I'm going to be adding more of in my collection. Last but not least, this is kind of the piece de resistance. This is the lowest LE I have in my entire collection. It's a limited edition of just 300. And it's my favorite villain. It's Prince John and Sir Hiss. I absolutely love this pin. It is a Walt Disney Imagineering exclusive, so it does have a different back to it. I will show that to you in the close-up, don't worry. But I'm super, super excited to add this to my collection. It is so difficult to find pins with Sir Hiss and Prince John on it. I'm very excited. Okay everyone, I know this is a bit of a funky background, but it works very well for showing off pins. This is one of my traders. This was the Hoth pin with the snow speeder, and it's a D23. Very pretty pin, very large too. Next is the Tony's Restaurant pin with Lady and the Tramp. Such a beautiful mirrored effect. I love this pin. This was also one of those D23 releases. Next is Figment. He's so cute. He's part of a Hidden Mickey series. Again, he's a chaser. So you can see there it was 20. He's number 2. Next up is the Chip and Dale pin, or rather Dale, I'm sorry. He's the Easter one. You can see he's got a little bit of a flaw right there kind of by my finger, but he is super cute nonetheless. I absolutely love him. Next is R2-D2. Looks again a bit like an Easter egg there. Super cute. There's that delightful Mickey waffling on the back. And Pumbaa. Super cute there. And then, last but not least for my traders, is Timon. So cute. I do believe that Timon and Pumbaa were part of a booster set that you could get at the Disney parks. And then he's got the beautiful waffling on the back. Next up are the pins I purchased from ShopDisney. So this is the Bear Brunch, part of that limited edition monthly pin release. You open it up and you've got the cereal and game there inside. Let me flip this over. This is a limited edition of 4,000, so pretty small, but I like it. This one's actually already been traded with someone, so you'll definitely be seeing some pin mail soon. Next is the Dale pin. This was the 20th anniversary of Disney pin trading. This is also limited edition of 4,000. You can see there on the back you've got that Disney 20 beautiful jewel there. I think they're going to be sending out more of these as well. Next up is the Cheshire Cat. So this is an open edition. It does say Disney Parks Collection on it. Super cute. And on the back is just the Mickey waffling. Next up is our Enchanted Emblems. This was the Dr. Facilier pin. You can see the wording there on the outside again. Super pretty. I love the colors on this pin. And here on the back you've got the emblem. This is the piece that one of the characters wore with the blood of Naveen in it to keep them looking like him. Now if you turn this one to the side, you can see here this one's a limited edition of 3,000. Absolutely gorgeous pin. Beautiful colors. Next up is the Celebrate Today pin. This is also limited edition, or with Stitch on it. Now this pin, if you can see, he moves up and down. There we go. Super cute. He is quite a thick pin. You've got that little bubble. And this one is limited edition of 4,000 as well. Next up is the Disney Scents Orange Bird. So if you scratch and sniff that piece there, it does smell like oranges. Super cute. I do have a small Orange Bird collection. And this one is limited edition of just 2,000. Pretty exciting. And last from Shop Disney is the Ink and Paint Club Penguins. This is also an open edition pin. These penguins are from Mary Poppins, and I love being able to see the progression all the way up to the final product that you see in the Mary Poppins movie. Are the pins from Alicia's Wonderland. Again, I absolutely love her backer cards. I will leave her information linked down below as well. The glitter on this one is just beautiful. You can see the cards up top that are the soldiers, the roses being painted red, the queen's crown, and then off with your head. Super cute. I love this pin. Next from Alicia's is the Tiki Room Christmas editions. There's the Tiki Bird and all the Christmas lights and poinsettias and everything there. Super cute. I love how the backer cards end up matching the pins. I think it's a really, really nice touch. Next is the Alice in Wonderland. So there's the butterfly. You've got all the different types of flowers that were talking to her and singing in that particular scene. Super cute. You've got the little butterfly and horsefly there on the backer card. And last but not least, you've got the Haunted Mansion. You've got the ghosts here out front trying to hitch a ride. And it says, "Beware of hitchhiking ghosts." Super cute. I really love Alicia's pins. I've got several of hers now, including a bunch of Alice in Wonderland pins. Okay, last but not least, we've got the Diz Trading Pins for you. This is, again, the business card from that. I will leave their information linked down below. First pin is Chip and Dale. They're on the Jungle Cruise. It says, "Hang out with the natives." Such an absolutely cute pin. If you look on the back, it does say Disneyland Resort Gift with Purchase Collection. And I believe that says 2008. So this is an older pin. I'd love to know if there was more in this collection. If you happen to know, definitely comment down below and I will try to get my hands on more of these pins. Next is the Queen of Hearts and the characters dressed up there. So we've got a flamingo dressed up as the caterpillar, and one of the other characters dressed up as the Cheshire Cat. Super cute. This one's from 2014. All tricks, no treats. So I'm definitely assuming that this is a Halloween pin. And this one's actually a limited edition of 3,000? Yep, 3,000. And it's 4 out of 5. So there must be more of these. They're super cute. I absolutely love it. And the glitter on the background is just gorgeous. It is a pin on pin, so you can see the other characters kind of sticking out there. Next is the Stretching Portrait. Again, I want to find the others from this collection, but this particular pin has the Queen of Hearts and the Cheshire Cat. If you look closely, he even left a red paw print on her skirt. Shame on him. You've got the roses being painted red there in the back. This one is not a limited edition, so this is an open collection from 2014. I'm definitely going to have to find more of these. These are super adorable. And last but not least, this beautiful pin of Prince John and Sir Hiss. So this is a WDI exclusive, which means that on the back, if you look, this does not have the Mickey waffling. This has the Mickey Sorcerer's hat. You can see there in the center it says Walt Disney Imaginary Exclusive, limited edition of 300. Absolutely beautiful pin. It's very large. If you look at it compared to the Chip and Dale pin from earlier, it's gigantic. I absolutely love this pin. Like I said earlier, it is so hard to find pins with Prince John and Sir Hiss, much less the two of them together. So I'm very, very pleased to have this in my collection.